So, this just happened in the recent issue of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Yeah. I should have picked up the issue to go a little more in-depth, but I'm gonna give you guys a quick run-through real quick. Because the Power Rangers universe just changed. Now, keep in mind, this is in the Boom Studios continuity, which is kind of its own continuity at this point, so keep that in mind. But yeah, this just happened. And if you thought Shattered Grid changed the universe forever, oh, they were just getting started. Because this is big. So if you don't want any spoilers, I would advise get out now. But if you do want to be spoiled, to quote Samuel L. Jackson, hold on to your butts. So, in the most recent issue of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, it was revealed that we finally got to see Rita's mother. We finally got to see Rita's mother, Fienna, who is this very powerful elemental being who gave birth to Rita. Now, you already know Rita's father, you know, a very powerful evil being, and her brother Rito. Well, in this recent issue, it was revealed that Fienna might not have had a father, you know, Rita's father may not be who it is. Because it's just been revealed Zordon is her father. Zordon is her actual biological father. I'm not even joking, people. That was just revealed that Zordon, because remember, and you may be thinking, but Zordon's just a floating head of energy. How the hell does that work? Well, remember, there was a point where Zordon did have a physical body. So, yeah, he and Fienna had a love child, and that love child was Rita. Even it's funny because her staff was a rattle at one point, as a baby. So Rita is the daughter of Zordon. This is like something out of Original Sin, isn't it? Like, this feels like something straight out of the Original Sin comic. It really does feel like that. Now, the other major thing you have to look at is that how are the Rangers going to take this when they finally find out, you know, Zordon is essentially the father of their most terrifying enemy outside of Lord Zed. One of the most powerful enemies is is basically the daughter of the person they've been serving. You know, how is that going to fracture the whole, dynamic of the team? Because the team has been kind of like really dealing with a lot, obviously with the events of Shattered Grid, having their ability swap for a bit. The Rangers have been going through a lot, and I've always done, and let's be honest, people, the Boom Studios comics have been the best Power Rangers stuff to come out of the Neo Saban era. It's hands down the best to come out of that era. Now, a little uptake of what's going on with Rita right now in the comics is that she is seeking a new Green Ranger. She is seeking out a new Green Ranger to serve her. That's been kind of her crux for the whole story, and she summoned her mother to her to help in this endeavor. So she plans on finding a new Green Ranger with her mother's help, but we don't know because Fienna seems to be a being of love and light, so... And also, I can only imagine how that's going to play out when Fienna and Zordon get back together. That's going to be another, I feel bad for Zordon when we have this reunion. Ooh, it's gonna get awkward. It is gonna be so awkward for Zordon. Oof. Now for another major point in this matter is that. Not only how are the Rangers going to take this, because it doesn't seem like even Rita knows. Rita does not know who her, she always thought her father was, I'm forgetting his name. But yeah, Rita, I can't even imagine how this is going to affect Rita, because Rita has been going through some interesting arcs. She played a vital role in the war against Dracon, and, she also, again, another big ups for the Boom Studios comics of giving Rita of a lot more to do rather than just be screaming, "You're giving me a headache." She's more, like a sinister villain. She's treated more like a threat. Like, she is a dangerous force to be, reckoned with. I you know, I gotta give props to that they've made her from one-dimensional to a very compelling, almost full... She's almost like Maleficent now, isn't she? She's really become something like Maleficent. So I find that, you know, I find that really cool of how they've managed to change her. But now for the big question. Does that not mean her and Rita are, you know, siblings? Yeah. Which, in all honesty, makes sense, because, Rita and Rito kinda don't really look alike, so I can kind of get past that they were, you know, Rita was raised, you know, differently by her, you know, quote-unquote, you know, her... I can go by this. Now, I know this kind of changes continuity a lot, but let's be honest, people. The Power Rangers continuity has always played fast and loose, and this is just and this comic has been confirmed it's kind of in its own continuity at this point. So, you know, to have it, you know, be its own thing, I'm really at peace with. I'm really at peace with the idea of them doing this. Now, is Rita gonna suddenly have a heel turn and join the Rangers? Doubt it. Rita is kind of too far gone. You know, but then again, you know, there are tons of villains out there who have had redemption arcs. Some villains that are like, you think would be way too far gone, and yet they come back. Prime example of this, funny, prime, because of the character I'm going to mention, is Megatron. Megatron was a genocidal nut job who killed thousands and thousands of Autobots and Cybertronians in the IDW comics. But in Dark Cybertron, he joined the Autobots and remained on their side for you know, up until the end of the, you know, the original IDW continuity. So, yeah. There's a prime example of that. Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z. You know, dude was another genocidal maniac who killed millions. Had a bit of a step back in becoming Majin Vegeta, but, you know, still and Piccolo, too! In fact, a good number of Dragon Ball Z villains killed a ton of people, but yet they were good. So, it's hard to say, because Rita is one of those villains, it would be hard to see become a good guy. I don't think she would ever be a good guy. But then again, like the ones I listed, you know, no one thought, you know, Megatron could be a good guy in any capacity. No one thought, no one thought that Vegeta. Oh my god, how did I forget that name? Yeah, no one thought Vegeta could be a good guy when Dragon Ball Z was just starting out. No one thought that he could have a heel turn and join the Z Fighters. Keep in mind, like, I'm talking like, when people were just starting to watch Dragon Ball Z. No one thought that Vegeta would be a good guy. No one thought that of these characters. So could Rita be a good guy in the future? You know, it's a possibility, but I don't know. It'd be difficult to say, because we still have yet to see Lord Zed in the Boom Studio continuity. So I'm curious of where that's going to go, and what they're going to do with Lord Zed in the Boom Studio continuity, because they've rarely mentioned him, or hardly even brought him up at any point. Come to think of it, I don't think they've mentioned Rito either, but I'm pretty sure Rito is going to be mentioned in this arc. Again, assuming that, you know, she would, you know, they do say that, yeah, they were raised separately. Like, Rito is not her real brother. They were just kind of, like, raised together, but she believes that Rito is her biological brother. And I can't believe I'm forgetting her name of Rita's father in the show. But yeah, it seems like he stole her from Zordon and Fienna and raised her to be evil. So yeah. Needless to say, could we see when she finds out that Zordon is her biological father? I don't know how that's going to play out, because, yeah, she doesn't seem like she's in a you know, good place with her mother either, with Fienna either. So this is a tough one to say, but could it be interesting to see Rita get a redemption arc? Who knows? It's really, I mean, Astronema got a redemption arc. Yeah, Astronema... Yeah, when I was talking about villains that got redeemed, Astronema got one, and when we started watching that show, we didn't think Astronema would get it, but yeah, she eventually became the Pink Lost Galaxy Ranger. Yeah, that story arc went full circle, didn't it? So yeah, it's, you know, anything's possible. Anything is possible at this point. So you guys tell us here at Comic YOUniverse in the comments below, what do you guys think of Rita Repulsa being revealed as Zordon's biological daughter? It's funny too because when I read the comic and broke the news to Jay and Craig, they were like, "What the what?" They were like stunned, and they were like, "That's not." It was like Luke Skywalker finding out Darth Vader was his father. That's not true. That's impossible. No, that's kind of cool actually. That's at least with C-dubs. But anyway, I'm sorry for rambling right there. So you guys tell us in the comments below, what do you guys think of Rita being Zordon's biological daughter? Do you guys like the idea? Do you guys hate the idea? What do you think how this is going to affect why do you think Zordon kept this a secret so long? What do you think of how Fiona is going to play in with Rita's scheme to find a new Green Ranger? Yeah, just comment below, let us know. And if you're new here, remember to Hulk smash that subscribe button and be a part of Earth's My Subscribers. I'm DPZ, and we will see you right here once more in the Universe.